Hey guys, what's going on? Happy Friday. I'm Craig and this is Spirit of Vinyl. Hope you guys are all doing well out there today. Everything has been wonderful for you all week long. Weekend is finally here. Tonight I'm going to jump on a little contest slash thread thing for Mike over at MGK Boston. Mike is trying to get to a quadrillion subscribers, so we're going to help him out by spreading the word. And if you don't know Mike, I will of course put a link at the bottom. Mike's an awesome guy. He's fun to watch, just a great guy in the vinyl community all the way around. So let's get him to a quadrillion subscribers. So what Mike's doing is he's got a list of 10 questions here and wants us to answer them and show some records and kind of talk about ourselves a little bit as we're doing it. So this is what we're going to do. So welcome to Mike's thread, push to a quadrillion subscribers. All right, his first question. Let's see, question 1. Show an album your spouse bought but you don't like. My wife doesn't really buy records. I am in control of the music. Well, out here, of course, in the car, I got to listen to whatever the hell she's playing. But my wife does not spend money on music. She's bought a few records. I tried to get her into it, and it's just, this is my thing, not really her thing. She likes to paint and do different things like that. But there are a few records in here, and there's definitely one that she bought one time when we went out record shopping, and I don't like this. Linda Ronstadt's Greatest Hits. Not that Linda's a terrible singer or anything like that. This is definitely not my style at all. She bought this and a couple other records that same day, but I didn't really care for this. I have played it a couple of times, but it's nothing I'm ever really going to go for. So this is a record that my wife bought that I don't really like, and that's Linda Ronstadt's Greatest Hits. So, all right. Show your favorite snack. It said to show your favorite snack. Give me a second. Bam, I'm back. See, I'm not prepared. I thought I was prepared. I got all the records out. I'm like, oh, I got everything. Oh, I forgot my favorite snack. So, I am kind of a snack guy. There's lots of stuff that I like, but I try not to snack because I'm a fat guy. So, but my favorite snack is right here. Dry roasted peanuts with salt. I can eat these all day, every day. I love me some peanuts. So, I buy the cheapo brand because honestly, paying extra for planters isn't really worth it. So, dry roasted peanuts. This is my favorite snack. My second favorite snack, I like yogurt. But I really do candy bars or chips or anything like that. I'm trying to be healthier. So, I don't really do chips and stuff like that unless I'm at a party or something. We don't keep any of that in the house. I do keep this. We keep yogurts, cheeses, things like that. But this would be my favorite go-to snack. All right. Question 3, it says, wear a cool shirt and explain why you think it's cool. Well, there's my cool shirt right there. Why I think it's cool? Well, number 1, it's Ace. So that's enough answer right there. Ace Frehley, this is a cool shirt. It's a solo album. Number 2 reason I think this is cool, my mom bought it for me this year for Christmas. So that was pretty cool. My mom, who's 78 years old, to buy me a Kiss shirt for Christmas. She also bought me some records. So, pretty cool. And then my wife forgot, we had it shipped. My mom shipped it here. My wife was supposed to wrap it. She forgot to wrap it. So I actually got it for my birthday, even though technically it was a Christmas present. This is pretty cool. My mom bought it for me. And it's Ace, man. So what are you going to do? All right. Question 4. Describe a positive and negative concert experience and show an album from both. Shit, I am not prepared again. Positive and negative. All right, I got prepared. So the next question was describe a positive or negative and a negative concert experience and show an album from both. So positive concert experiences, man, there's a ton of those. It was really hard for me to pick which one, but I am going to go with Megadeth. Positive concert experience with Megadeth. My first concert that I took my son to when he was 9 years old, we went and saw Megadeth. and with Children of Bodom and somebody else. I don't remember, but it was such a fun experience. He was like 8.5, 9 years old. We get into the crowd, his first concert. He's like, I want to go up front. Let's get closer. So we got closer and closer. Finally ended up right at the fence, and there was this whole section where there was like dads with their kids. There was 5 or 6 kids, probably his age or whatever, up against the gate. All of us dads were kind of standing behind him. The crowd had kind of gave a little section there off to the left side of the stage, and it was really cool. And then, like, when Children of Bodom got done playing, they came down, they shook hands with the kids and said hi to everybody. My son got a guitar pick. You know, it was just a really great experience. So when I took my son to see Megadeth when he was 8 years old, his first concert experience was the Megadeth, one of the more positive ones that I've had. I've had a lot of fun concert experience and positive ones. So, number 2. The negative concert experience. 7 years ago, on my 50th birthday, I went to see Dokken. And of course, it's not this band, it's Dawn and other people, and the band was great, but Dawn was terrible. It was terrible. We went to that show. It was Dokken and Lita Ford. It was in a smaller venue, club type place. Bigger than a club, but not quite a concert hall. It was down in Salt Lake. Like I said, it was my 50th birthday. We went early with a group of friends. There was 6 of us all together. We go have dinner, and then we go to the concert, and Lita Ford comes out and just kicked ass. It was tremendous. Then Dokken comes out, and it was terrible. The band was good, but Dawn, he couldn't sing. He barely moved. He had no stage presence. It was awful. It was probably the worst concert I've been to. I was ready to leave. My friends and their wives weren't there. I mean, me and my wife, we were ready to leave, but we were with a group, so we stood it out, but I would have left halfway through that show. Saw Lita. Thank God she saved the night. So there's my negative concert experience. Okay, next question. If you hit the lottery, what's your dream destination? We've all thought about this question for a long time. If I hit the lottery, I'm probably going to end up in Egypt. If I had unlimited funds, I would go to Egypt for a month or 2 and see everything, you know, the Valley of the Kings, the pyramids, and all the different things. It's either that or I'd end up in Thailand, and I would go to Angkor Wat and hang out with Buddhists and stuff like that. One of those 2 things, honestly, that's me. That's where I would go, you know. Now, of course, I'm married, and my wife would want to go to Europe. She'd want to go to Ireland and stuff like that. But my dream destination, I would probably say, is Egypt. Just, you know, for a while, too. Not just for a week or whatever. I'd stay there for a while. So, all right, question 6. Show a blues album. Wow, that was a tough one because I don't have any blues music. I don't have any true blues, you know. I don't have any of that. I don't have any Stevie Ray Vaughan or anything like that. So I wasn't really sure what to pull out. So I pulled out an AC/DC record, High Voltage. They're kind of a bluesy style, you know, and this has got, let's see here. This has got the jack on it, which is kind of a blues riff. I mean, let's face it, AC/DC is essentially kind of a bluesish type band turned into a hard rock band. So I hope that works for you, Mike. That's the best I could come up with. Yeah, because I don't have any blues music. All right, question 7. Show a hat. Mike's a big hat guy, so he wanted us to show a hat. I am not a hat guy. I own 2 hats. I have this one right here, and I have a Cubs hat. And I don't wear either one of them. This one's a little dirty because I have worn it, but overall, I am not a hat guy. I don't like the way I look in hats. My wife says she loves the way I look in a hat, but guess what? I'm not wearing the hats, so I don't like wearing hats. It makes my head hot. Yeah, it just bothers me. So I have an old beat-up hat at work in my truck, so when it's raining, I can put it on so my glasses stay clean. But besides that, I rarely wear a hat. So, but yeah, that's pretty much all the hats I own. I own that hat, and I own the Cubs hat, which you've seen in the background of videos on here before, too. So, all right. Question 8. Show a supermodel, either male or female, that you think is, you know, could be a model on the cover of a record. And I went right there. There's Madonna's. This is a Like a Virgin album. I mean, this is model looks right here. Gorgeous, just gorgeous. So there's your model right there, Madonna. Back then, not so much now. But, you know, that's what plastic surgery will do to you sometimes. Have to learn to age gracefully, people. All right, question 9. Make it stop. Show an album with a song you never want to hear again. There we go. AC/DC's Back in Black. I could go without You Shook Me All Night Long for the rest of my life. Would be just fine. That song got played over and over and over. And then it had a resurgence when the Who Made Who album came out, and they made another video. They made a video for it, and it got over and over. And it just, every time you listen to the radio, you can't go too long without hearing You Shook Me All Night Long when it comes to AC/DC. Let's face it, it's one of the 4 songs that classic rock stations are going to play, and I'm sick of hearing it. So that's one I could go without ever hearing again. All right, and question 10 is about duets. Show an album with an excellent duet. And I thought about this, and I thought about some things, and I was watching Steve, and he was talking about the same thing, going, well, a lot of people are going to pick this, and a lot of people are going to pick that type of thing. And one of the ones he mentioned, like, that's the one I was going to pick. But he's kind of right. It's probably going to get picked a lot. I'm picking something now that I don't think anybody else is going to pick. This is Megadeth's United Abominations. And this is from 2017, if I remember correctly. And there is a duet with him and Christina Scabia from Lacuna Coil doing A Tu Le Monde. Tu Le Monde was originally on Euthanasia, and they did a remake of the same song where Christina Scabia from Lacuna Coil joins Dave Mustaine on vocals, and they do a duet of A Tu Le Monde. And to me, it takes that song, which is a tremendous song, great lyrics, great meaning. It just takes it almost to another level. She's got an awesome voice, and it's really, really cool. I actually prefer the version of A Tu Le Monde off of this than I do off the Euthanasia one. Not that I'm not going to listen to the other one, but I do like this duet with Christina. So there's my duet. So that's it. Those are the 10 questions from Mike. Go over to Mike's channel. I'll put a link down below to the original of his, and you can go over, and if you don't know Mike, give him a like and a subscribe, and let's get him to a quadrillion. His push to a quadrillion. And if you join the contest, I think he's giving away a $50 Amazon gift card or something like that. So it's pretty cool. So let's do this. Let's get Mike up there. Let's get him his quadrillion subscribers. All right, thanks, guys. Thanks for putting up with me not quite being prepared today. I really appreciate it. You guys all have a great night, and I will talk to you guys in a few days. All right, have a good one, all.